There are certain UFC fighters who have accomplished so much in the sport, but they haven't been shown the respect that they deserve by both the MMA fans and the UFC. So here is 5 UFC fighters who deserve a lot more respect. Number 5. Jose Aldo is the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion who was at one point one of the most dominant fighters on the roster. He was known for his vicious Muay Thai stand-up skills, especially his leg kicks. He had defended his title 7 consecutive times and was set to make his 8th title defense against Conor McGregor at UFC 194, in which he would get knocked out in just 13 seconds of the first round. He rebounded from the loss, defeating Frankie Edgar UFC 200, but then lost to Max Holloway by TKO at both UFC 212 and UFC 218. Jose Aldo should have got his instant rematch after his loss to Conor McGregor, but it didn't happen. MMA fans have mocked him for losing so quickly to Conor McGregor, but they have failed to see what he has accomplished in the featherweight division. He is still one of the biggest names in the weight class, and will always be known for his dominance in the 145-pound weight class. Number 4. Cris Cyborg is the current UFC Women's Featherweight Champion who has looked nothing but dominant since arriving in the UFC. She is known for her heavy hands and a violent mauling fighting style. She has been the most dominant female on the planet for a very long time and deserves to be respected a lot more. A failed drug test in the past left a massive stain on her career, but as of right now she has not failed a drug test under USADA. Cris Cyborg should have had a division filled with fighters right now, but nothing has been put in place. The UFC has developed their relationship with her very well after a very rocky start, where hopefully things become a lot better for Cris Cyborg in the future. Number 3. Daniel Cormier is the current UFC light heavyweight champion who has wiped out all of the contenders in the division in Jon Jones' absence, where he has become one of the most dominant champions in the UFC. He is known for his Olympic level wrestling and has developed into a complete mixed martial artist. His only loss has been to Jon Jones at UFC 182, where he would lose the fight by unanimous decision. When Jon Jones was stripped of his title, Daniel Cormier was able to win the vacant title at UFC 187. He then went on to defend his title 2 times and would lose to Jon Jones again at UFC 214, where the result of the fight was overturned to a no contest. Daniel Cormier has done everything right since becoming the champion and definitely deserves a lot more respect for what he has accomplished in the UFC. Number 2. Demetrious Johnson is the current UFC flyweight champion who has looked nothing but sensational since winning the UFC title. He has completely shut down world-class flyweights with ease and just looks better and better each time he steps inside the octagon. In his last fight against Ray Borg at UFC 216, not only did he pull off one of the best submissions of all time, he broke the record of the most title defenses in UFC history, but now he has set a new record of 11 consecutive title defenses. Although he tries his best to put on a dominant performance, he does not get the respect that he deserves from MMA fans or the UFC. Many have criticized him for not fighting elite competition like Jon Jones did whilst he was a champion, but Demetrious Johnson has turned himself into a destructive force with his performances, where he seems to be unbeatable at the moment. Demetrious Johnson definitely deserves a lot more respect, and hopefully things change for the better for him soon. Number 1. Stipe Miocic is the current UFC heavyweight champion who has looked so dominant in his title reign. In recent years, he has changed himself into a dominant force where he just looks unstoppable right now. He possesses one-punch knockout power, where 5 of his 6 wins have been finished either by TKO or by knockout. Leading up to his last fight against Francis Ngannou at UFC 220, Stipe Miocic didn't get much promotion as the champion, where it almost seemed like the UFC wanted Francis Ngannou to become the champion. In the fight, Stipe Miocic dominated all 5 rounds to retain his title. Stipe Miocic broke the record for the most title defenses in the heavyweight division and is arguably the best heavyweight of all time. Stipe Miocic is a great champion for the UFC, and hopefully he gets the respect that he deserves as the champion.